Hello again YouTube, Gavin Dresser 1985 here for Scale and Sim Aviation, and another model review that we've got here, the first of my 1 to 200 scale aircraft, and we are looking at the Skymarks rendition now of the Virgin Atlantic A330-300 in the newest livery that Virgin have got. Obviously there's not a huge amount of difference between this and the older liveries that they did. The main difference that I'm sure pretty much most of you know now being the new stylised writing that they have on the side of the fuselage. See if we can get that in focus, and that's captured quite well on this model. You'd be slightly worried if it wasn't captured to a decent standard. So here it is, it's the Airbus A330-300 aircraft that you'd see on routes mainly from Gatwick or Manchester heading over to Orlando or Las Vegas, seem to be the two main routes that it flies on. One of the newer Skymarks models, so as opposed to what we've seen before, we do have landing gear. Now if I take it in a little bit closer, we should be able to see some more of the other details as well, if the zoom catches up. So you can see on this model we've got the red lady at the front. If I can actually get it to focus on the text, like so, you can see this one's named Mademoiselle Rouge. As I said, we've got some landing gear in this model now. Let's put that one round for the main gear there. For those of you who might find my video slightly dizzying, I will soon be getting a better camera. At the moment I'm recording this on an iPhone 4S. The plan is to get a better camera and also get a tripod so that it's not going to be bouncing about quite so much. So the model is a fairly good standard. It's not overly detailed in comparison to some other companies that offer 1 to 200 scale models. As you can see from the top, there's no antenna there. There's no representation of the rotating beacon. The wheels do roll. I think they are very fine rubber, although they feel somewhat plasticky. The wings are fairly detailed, and as you would expect on an aircraft with winglets of this size, the winglets are actually detailed in that you have the Virgin logo painted on them as such, and the Virgin logo on the tail. Once again, this is a snap together model, so some of the seams do show through a little bit. Not too bad on this one. Obviously you have Sierra Sierra up on the tail, just to augment the Golf Victor Kilo Sierra Sierra registration that we've got on the back of the aircraft. Coming forward a little bit, and we'll take a quick look at the engines. This is my main gripe, I think, with this aircraft, is the engines. Fairly detailed on the outside, that's the Rolls-Royce logo, and some of the signage that you get, you know, warning ground crew not to walk into them or drive into them. It tends to make a bit of a mess when that happens. But then we get to my main gripe. I shall see how well I can get this illuminated. But there we go. That is the engine there. It's basically a plastic moulded plug with some fan blades inside it. Not the most detailed, and it's done in grey, which I don't particularly like. It doesn't look too bad on this video because of the lighting on them, so they actually look quite dark inside. But when you've got the actual model itself, it's fairly noticeable that there's no spinning fans or anything in there. As pretty much standard with all the Skymarks models. Virgin Atlantic A330-300, scale 1 to 200. Now, this aircraft is available from quite a large number of stockists, being a Skymarks model as opposed to, say, a Gemini or something a little bit more exclusive, shall we say. It's not a bad one. And my other Skymarks model that I have in 1 to 200, I'm going to be saving for a week of videos and flight sim videos that I've got coming up. It's to hopefully coincide with a new flight sim product that should be coming out fairly soon. So I'm going to keep that one under my hat a little bit. So if you'd like to comment, rate and subscribe. As I said, hopefully I should be upgrading my equipment soon, which should be making the videos a little bit better. But let me know what you think. And until next time, YouTube, arrivederci.